When it comes to celebrating Christmas as a community, Moore doesn't take a backseat in anybody's sleigh. Coming up on this edition of Inside Moore, a look at the holiday events that have become a part of Moore's Christmas tradition and how they pull the community together. When it comes to holiday traditions, residents of Moore have a lot of great choices. But what many people may not realize is that events like Christmas Spectacular and Breakfast with Santa require a lot of planning and preparation to make them a natural part of our Christmas traditions.
Christmas Spectacular was so good last night. We had more people, we think, than we've ever had out for this event, and it was wonderful. We started at the end of October going into November, and we finished up. We have to be ready by the 1st of December. So try to increase and add things to make it more fun every single year, and it just keeps growing, and we're so happy about that.
Friday night gets the Moore community warmed up for a busy December Saturday, starting with a sold-out Breakfast with Santa.
So this morning we have Breakfast with Santa here at the station. IHOP is catering our breakfast, so they're getting a pancake breakfast. They're going to get a visit with Santa. The Grinch is here. They're going to have crafts, games, inflatables, balloon animals, and they're getting a Station Express ride this morning.
For many in the Moore community, this event has become an essential part of their family holiday tradition.
So we love putting on these city events for all of the community members, and we love getting into the holiday spirit.
I think it's very important. It promotes a lot family, and we really enjoy it because from our mom and dad to their grandkids, we all enjoy it just as much equally.
If you're looking to inject the Christmas spirit into your community, what better way than the station? Filled with families enjoying breakfast, music, games, balloons, and of course, the Grinch and Santa Claus.
It gives an opportunity to bring the community and the families a little close-knit, and that's what I like about Moore, is it's more, even though it's grown since I've moved there, it is still a little bit of a hometown feeling, so I really enjoy it.
And on Saturday night, Old Town is filled with more residents for the annual Christmas Parade of Lights.
Well, it's just fun for the kids to come out and all the families to get together. I like to have it with my parents come out. We stake out our spot a couple of hours early maybe, and just come out here and have a good time and see all the crowd.
Yeah, third year coming out with my wife and my daughter and then my in-laws. We sat in the same spot for the past 3 years.
So this is a family tradition.
It is now, yeah. 3 years we've been doing this. We freeze every time. Luckily, it's not raining this year like it did last year, but we'll be all right.
And for the family matriarch, it's a community Christmas tradition to be passed down to the next generation.
I think it's very important for the city of Moore. Our kids grew up and went to Moore schools. All of our grandkids are in the Moore school district, and it's just good for the community.
And this belt was made by a saddle maker in Guthrie.
When we come back, they're as close as you can get to the real North Pole deal, the story of how a husband and wife team transitioned from longtime Moore Public School educators to a higher holiday calling. Moore's community Christmas spirit runs deep in the hearts of a couple who are dead ringers for Mr. and Mrs. Kris Kringle. It was a deeply emotional moment that put John and Donna Burris on a sleigh ride to destiny.
And then we call Krista Eve Claus, paging Krista Eve Claus.
John and Donna Burris have been helping the Real St. Nick as local fill-ins for about 20 years, and it all started with a cry for help from a grieving mother with 2 small children.
And I noticed on their tree, they had OU tickets hanging. old OU tickets. And through a little divine inspiration, I said, we explained how Santa can't do that, that Dad's with Jesus, and that's where he needs to be. And Santa can't do that. But if Santa could maybe get Rocky Calmus to come visit you, would that help ease your pain? And their eyes got big. And they said, okay. So Santa left with a lump in his throat and tears in his eyes, and got a hold of Rocky Calmus, and he went to visit the boys. And it started from there.
And it's not just their uncanny physical resemblance to the real Kringles. They both have hearts that are as big as the Christmas holiday.
It's a joy to see the kids. The kids are so excited, most of them. Now, some of them, the little ones, are not. They cry. But we've been doing this long enough that we see the same families over and over and over again, year after year. And we are the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus to them.
There's nothing like when that child eyes change and they kind of look, and then they run, and then it's a jump into your arms, and you just hold on, and it's a blessing.
And as longtime educators in the Moore Public Schools, the Burrises believe Moore's Christmas traditions have grown especially strong over the past few years.
We have seen a big change since COVID. Since COVID has passed, it seems like more people are getting into the spirit of Christmas. And I wondered sometimes if that had something to do with it.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!